There was two things to that, right? And I have to talk about both of them, right? Because my dad literally had two full-time jobs, so literally in the classroom from 7 to 2, 3, whatever, and then later on going to work for the government later
That's
on,
crazy.
and he was. You could easily accuse him of saying he was always working. And he was.
Yeah.
He was always working. And some people say, well, what time did you have for family time? What time did you have, for vacations? And I can tell you that I don't remember us really being able to have a lot of vacations, like a family. And maybe my mother would go take us with her side of the family, with my aunts and stuff like that, things like that, because my dad was grinding and working. But I can tell you this, though, and this is something that I won't forget. It's like, and now as a father and seeing how much I'm grinding with work and in sports, I don't know how the hell he did it.
I know.
Because this man would work these two jobs, but every wrestling match, and I was a wrestler, like we were wrestling, and in Jersey the wrestling is big in the Northeast. Every wrestling match he was there.
Wow.
Football games he was there, and so much to the point where I remember like we had a ritual, like I would, when I stepped on the mat, they shake your hand before. As soon as I shake your hand, I'll find them in the stand, and it could be hundreds of people, whatever, no matter. I always would find them in the stand and give them that fist. So he was there, and then the same for my mother, because my mother she had a undergraduate degree in social work from Kane University, which was Kane College at the time, which I ended up going there initially, and then she had her master's degree from Fordham, and I remember literally being in class. So to answer your question, I know it's a little long-winded, but I can remember seeing her being in a college class. So in my mind, like growing up, I'm like, this is what you have to do. You have to do it. But again, she's dragging me from work to class, and then from class to somewhere else. Maybe then drop me off to my grandparents' house, and always going. So like both of my parents, it wasn't just like my dad's just a breadwinner, one grind, and the mom is just the super mom at home, taking care of the family. Stay-at-home mother is what I meant. She was absolutely taking care of the family, but both parents grinding. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely had fantastic role models, and it's like when people say like if I've seen further, it's because I stood on the shoulders of giants, and that's where I'm at.